Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 2 of Code Vein 2. This is Reg with PaxAriaGaming. We're picking up where we left off last time after getting beat by this resurgence abomination over and over again.
Stay focused. I feel great. Going all out. I'm getting fired up.
Okay, what a difference a day makes. I struggled mightily with this guy for two reasons. One is I wasn't really dodging or blocking or parrying or doing any of the things I should have been doing.
It went well. Thanks to you, we can come here without issue.
And I need to equip some skills on my weapons.
You have. Was it dropped by the horrors? There's no mistaking it. That's the form I've been looking for. You have my thanks. Now we should be able to continue work on the bridge. I appreciate all you've done for us. See you around MagMell.
Didn't think you'd find the forma on top of getting rid of the horrors. You know how to get things done. Let's bring that energy to the next objective. Next up are the ruins at the center of the island.
Okay. So that was the first part of that quest that we were given. And we could have gone to the ruins first. Or we could have come here first. It didn't really matter, I don't think. Yeah, I guess. I'm so used to games having a pathway behind the boss when you finally defeat the boss. But this one has one of those little things you touch where you go back to the entrance, which is fine. So we're going to re-loot where we can, and then we're going to head to the ruins. Okay, so I still don't yet know what the best blood codes are. What the best formas are, what the best jails are, those kinds of things. I don't have a clue as to what those are. I know they can all be upgraded, but I don't want to actually spend a lot of resources upgrading something that isn't going to be the best for the build that I'm going to eventually aim for. This is not that build. It'll be a magic type build. Right now I'm just exploring, gaining as much XP as I can to level up a little bit. And the game doesn't really give you a lot of info other than here are the quests, right? We know what the main quests are, and if you get to an area that's blocked off, it likely means it's going to be a part of a later quest, that you can't go there at this point. But other than that, there's a lot of, well, there's a lot of open space, but there, you know, along the way, if you pull up the map, you'll see the map is a large map, and sometimes you see buildings on the map. Some of the buildings you can go into, and some of them you can't. You don't know which ones you can and which ones you can't. So it does make it a little bit difficult to figure that part out. Again, it's open world, and maybe the expectation is that you should explore everything. That's usually the way I play games that are open world. But I don't want to waste time. I mean, if there's nothing in those buildings, I don't know what this thing is right here. I have no idea what that is. I need to figure that out too, because it's appeared a couple of times. And then when I go to it, it disappears. So I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it was explained. I don't remember that popping up as an explanation. And I don't even know how to describe what it is. I know we're going to be back here later, because eventually we're going to leave the island.
Let's shoot even higher.
Yeah, I'm trying to level up as quick as I can. And I'm not sure what level I should be at for any of these areas, so maybe I'm just wasting resources. But I'd rather be at level or over level than under level. And these things are very difficult to come by. So we have a merchant there, and we have an enemy over there. And we have this loot stuff. Interestingly enough, you know, in a lot of games, loot doesn't reappear once you've been to an area and you've cleared it. But in this one, the loot comes back. Or at least some loot comes back. For instance, the chests will stay empty once you unlock it and you've gotten what's in it. Those little light thingies will keep coming back. Okay. Not so difficult. Tough looking enemy, but really not all that tough. And the other thing is you don't really, well, I guess anywhere he can go is explorable. Maybe that should be the rationale. Like wherever he decides to go is an area that can be explored. If he walks off the pier, falls in the water and dies, then you'll know that wasn't something he should explore. So I guess that's the way this works. Like this little cavern over here, I just decided to walk over here to see what's up. And I will be using the map a little bit more because that might be helpful. I did find an area that had an icon on the map, and I got there and that icon must be below ground because there's nothing at that area. But in circling around the area over and over and over again, I couldn't find out how to enter that particular area. Again, I'm never sure whether it's something I have to come back to, and while it's marked in this timeline, it might not be in the next timeline. Like this little cavern, you know, what's the purpose of this? There's nothing here. However, in the other timeline, maybe there is something there. But I hope the game doesn't expect me to remember that. Maybe a new icon will pop up in that space. I don't know. Well, the good news is there's a fast travel point here, so I would be able to come right back here if there's something that does pop up there. So as you can see, it's this is an island, so it's not the world. That's the item over. No, that's one of the items. There's another one. So there are two items where it's marked on the map that there's something there, and when you get there, you search around, there's nothing there, and you look for a space that might be underground, and there's nothing there. So there are two, actually. There's the one I just briefly showed, and there's another one. So I'm not quite sure how to sort of record a game like this. I guess in the future I probably will show less of me just running around picking up the little light things and stuff like that. And when I get close to a quest marker, show it from that point. And then actually show the quest. Because I'm not so sure the exploration is what people are interested in Code Vein. I think they want to see fights, they want to see story, they want to see those kinds of things.
Wait up, I'll be right there.
Yeah, no, we know, because you can just appear wherever you want. So I think that's the way I'll play it. Like this is a building that you can obviously enter since there's a hole in the wall. Well, we've been here before. Yeah, we came here when we were on our way to MagMell. And the field enemies aren't all that difficult. Especially if you get them one at a time. I mean, sometimes they're in groups and it's a little bit trickier, but you always have one of your companions with you, so I don't think, at least at this stage of the game, this is very, very early, within the first couple hours of the game. So, you know, I think whatever we're facing is relatively easy compared to what we'll be facing late game. But I did struggle with that first main boss, so what I'll call the first main boss, that resurgence abomination creature.
I'm getting fired up.
The other thing is I need to sort of figure out how to improve Pax's stamina. And it might have to do with the fact that I'm wielding a great sword. That might be part of the problem. It may have to do with Noah's Blood Code, which I think is the one I have equipped right now. And again, as I learn a little bit more and figure out what the best ones are, the recommendation is that when you get a new blood code, you should learn it. You don't have to keep using it, but you should learn it, and then you can go back to another one, or if you have a favorite, but you should try to learn all of them. So that's what I've been trying to do, is if I get one, I'm going to equip it, try to learn it, and then go back to another one. They're definitely not equal. And there are some areas where you have you have some bosses that are incredibly difficult. Now, I hate running away from bosses or not fighting them. But there are a couple of them where I've had to be like, yeah, I'm clearly not ready to fight this guy. I think, I don't know whether there's one of them in this episode. Boss has rocket launchers and lasers and all kinds of shit that makes life incredibly difficult. So we have status ailments. Guess we'll find out whether those status ailments can actually kill us or not. Yeah, but maybe we won't. Unless that's where we have to go. It looks like...
I don't like how this place feels.
Alright, decided to go straight to the ruins since that's where we're supposed to go. I'll leave those status guys for another time.
The nectar found in this tree can speed up your recovery. Take it.
Yeah, these must be pretty rare. I definitely have not been finding tons of those. Okay, so let's hit the save point and we can talk to these guys. I'm guessing
How about a quick rest?
they're the ones that want the stuff that's in the ruins. Okay, finally we can we can level one of those up.
I'm impressed.
Okay, we're making decent progress. I did eventually go back and explore the first area of the game to make sure I didn't miss anything. I still can't figure out how to get a chest that's over there. Okay, what do you guys want?
If it isn't the hunter everyone's been talking about. You came at the perfect time. I'm a former engineering researcher at MagMell. At the moment, I'm trying to fix up a certain bike. I was in the middle of looking into if these ruins might be hiding a forma that can patch up that ancient drivetrain. But there's trouble inside. Probably the raiders that Valentin mentioned. I got away before they found me. I won't be getting any research done at this rate. Plus, the island will be in danger as long as they're around. I know it's a lot to ask, but can you get rid of them for me?
Of course. Sure we can. So of course I see the little map thingy up straight ahead. Some enemies patrolling the area. Can't tell how big this place is yet.
I feel great! I feel light as a feather.
Noah's constant positive affirmations. We have a chest over here. We have an enemy here.
You gotta grab anything we can use.
Oh. A longbow.
Could this be the Revenant Anars? That's a powerful forma that can snipe from long range.
Yeah, but is it really strong?
Watch your ichor consumption if you use it.
Okay, so I guess for non-magic wielders, you do have ranged weapons. I know you can, you know, buy a rifle and stuff like that too.
I feel great!
And there are also bayonets that you can use as well.
Going all out!
Oh, okay. It's like, who are you talking about? Yeah, the game gives you plenty of these little sparklies to find, these little shinies to find, right? I don't know that most of them are worth anything, to be honest with you. You get them and you're like, okay, what is that? What am I supposed to use this for? I haven't sold anything. I haven't given anything as a gift or anything like that yet. So maybe they'll come in handy. I'll keep collecting. Unless, of course, there's true inventory management that takes place in this game. I'm not sure yet. Because if that's the case, then I won't be able to just collect everything I see. Okay, so there are two ways we can go. We can go left up the ramp, or we can go right through that door. Let's go break some boxes. I guess it's really not Souls-like. There's probably never going to be anything in these boxes that I break. Or like Expedition 33. Okay, can't jump up there. Let's go break the plant so we can find out where we're going. Yeah, I know you guys are wondering, like, why did you come all the way over here when you could have just stood on the ground and shot the plant thingy from there? I wanted to get a better look up here. So I can't get up that way. Can't go up that way. But probably can jump down if I need to jump back down here, but I don't once I'm through this area, I don't know why I would need to jump back up there. See, this is what I mean about the exploration part, is that I don't know whether people would find it interesting watching me do this instead of going directly to the end point, right? Although I don't think people want to see me just fight the boss either. This might be too far away. Yeah, I think this is too far away. Oh no. Okay, cool. All right. We can snipe now. We can officially snipe. All right. So... not too big. Yeah, those little map tree enemy thingies, I guess enemies, creatures, aren't all that strong. I mean, typically you can 1 or 2 hit them and they die and they unlock the map. So how effective this is against a real enemy will be a question. Certainly I'm thinking it's not going to be very effective against a boss. But maybe the little minions it might work against. We'll see. I know I picked up the fireball. I need to... I think I picked up... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked up the fireball. I haven't used any of the sort of magic casting kinds of things. But I don't think I have a lot of it. I think I have 1 or 2. And when I go back to my hub, I might have to sort of look at... Alright, let's try this out. Yeah. 259. Well, I don't know. I'm impressed with the dual blades. I used them for a little while and then switched to this one because this had more damage. But I may actually switch back. I didn't upgrade them, so it's possible that fully upgraded dual blades is probably better than what I have. Okay, so we have guys over there that's likely going to try to snipe us when we grab the item.
I'm getting fired up.
Yep, I figured that.
That's not gonna work.
Okay, not too bad. Okay, all right. So far, so good.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Nope, I got it. Another chest. Bleeding shield light. Yeah, that's the other thing, trying to figure out what the best shield is. So I now have 2 shields and a sort of a parry, I don't know what you call it, vambrace or something. Bracer. And they can, again, they can be upgraded as well. So if you find something you really, really like, then you probably should stick with it and upgrade it. My fear is that then I'll come along and find something even better and I would have already spent a lot of resources on it. But then again, maybe that won't matter. You know, I mean, it's possible that you might find something better, but still the thing that you have, if it's fully upgraded, it would be just as good. There are games where you can take the starting weapon and play the entire game with a particular starting weapon. I don't tend to do that. I think most people don't tend to do that, but it can be done. Okay, we have a couple of items over here to snag. I don't see any. I was about that. Man, you better not sneak up on me like that. Okay. So I don't see any enemies, but it doesn't mean they're not here. Sometimes they blend into the environment pretty darn well, and they pop out of nowhere. Okay, I see one back there. All right, so there are enemies here. And he sees me. The other thing about this greatsword is it's very slow. It's very slow, but it also is the strongest weapon I have, so. Now, does that mean that dual blades, since you're using two and the output can be sort of double that? Okay, Lou's bloodline has been learned, so we're going to switch to the other one so we can learn that one too. Does that mean that I'm actually technically doing more damage, right? If I'm getting more hits in with the dual blade versus the one big swing with the greatsword? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to study that one a little bit. There's another chest over here.
Hey, you gonna leave that lying there?
No, buddy, you see me walking over here? Okay, we got some more dual blades, and we have another enemy over there. See the difference between the two? I just can't switch. I can't. Just can't.
I feel great! Going all out! Stay focused!
He killed me but didn't kill Nor when he did that smash hit. Oh shoot. Okay, let me chill out before I end up. You see what I mean? So I took my one big swing, and then Noah comes along and he does this super move where he's hitting the guy like 25 times in like 3 seconds. So maybe the dual blades are helpful. So I have to look to see if there's a magic build with dual blades. It probably is. Oh, this guy's hiding in the trees, really.
Here goes!
I know Noah is like a starting partner, but he actually is pretty good. I suspect when I get Lou's ability to time travel, she will be better than Noah is. Okay, so we have a ladder we need to kick down. Nope, can't jump up there. Let's go see. Oh, that leads to the boss. Yeah, this is definitely.
Be prepared. Things are about to get serious.
Yeah, that's boss door. Yep, definitely boss door. We're not ready for that yet. We need to knock down that ladder, which may mean nothing at this point because the boss is I'm guessing, the final part of this little subquest. That will get us the forma that we need for those guys out front who are waiting. This is a real small area. We've taken out all the enemies. Unless there's something hidden up in that tower. In any case, let's go figure out how to get up there. Wait, can I do this? Nope. Figured I'd try. Alright. Can't do that. Hey, it would have been neat if that had actually worked. Okay, so we figured out how to get up here. Which basically creates a bit of a shortcut. It doesn't really do anything other than that. There's nothing else. There's nothing else up here. That leads back, as you can see, to the front. And I'm still not fully sure about fall damage. I know that if I jumped off of that, I wouldn't have died. But I also know that if I fall in water, I will die. So, you know, does that mean if I'm on a real high cliff, the game creates a barrier and I won't be able to jump off that cliff, or I'll jump off and die? I'm not really sure. Or maybe if an enemy pushes you off, you die, but otherwise you won't. I'd say this is the second episode. By episode 3, we'll have all those answered naturally. And by 4, we will have figured out what we're going to be putting our resources in terms of weapons. Yeah, I apparently walked past this thing over here. It's probably not anything worth a lot, but it's here. I figured, oh my god, I can't believe I walked past this like twice. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now we can go and deal with the boss, because there's nothing left in this area. Taking everybody out. So maybe we should have come here first. You know, considering that this was, I think, the easier of the two. The water treatment plant was a lot of twisty, windy spaces. Lots of stuff you could pick up as well, but it was significantly larger than the ruins here. Okay, let's see who we're fighting now.
We're finally here.
Edward the Lost Corporal. definitely the easier of the two. That boss was pretty easy.
Oh, you're okay. I saw the raiders run, so I followed them. We should be in the clear for a
I
while.
don't know whether they ran. They all
Thanks
got
for your
killed.
help. One more thing. Did the raiders drop that forma you've got? Give it here. I knew it! This is exactly what I was looking for! The raiders must have been scavenging for formae in the ruins. With this, I just might be able to fix up that bike. I'll repay you, that's a promise. Once the work dies down, find me at MagMell and give me a holler.
That should do it. You took care of the raiders, got rid of the horrors, and even found the formae. I'm glad to have made such a dependable ally. Would you be open to living here on the island? Think about it.
Sorry, I cut him off again. Okay, I'm guessing that's going to be a form of transportation for us. Yeah, he's going to give us a little motorcycle. Terrible at riding motorcycles in these games. Okay, let's go back. And we can do... Let's see, let's level up.
Let's shoot even higher.
Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of exploring.
I'm getting fired up! Going all out! Nope! Is that all you got? I feel great! I could do this all day!
Right. So we are going to... There's an area that we passed and for some reason didn't go into.
I'm getting fired up! I feel like...
This would have probably been in the first episode where I wasn't doing a whole lot of exploring. We're going to go back there because there's an item in there that's going to be really helpful in terms of leveling me up. But we're going to snag any of these that we see along the way. Of course, we're snagging... okay, so that guy below, I did fight one of those before off camera. And I did not win that fight. And I'm not sure what you need to do to actually beat that guy. He has like 15 different attacks. Enormous amount of health. A whole array of different weapons. So I'm not really sure how to handle him yet. He doesn't really move too far from his little roving patrol area. And there are a couple of them in, well, I've found a couple. I mean, maybe there's more than two. But there are a few of them in the game. They do the same thing. They just walk back and forth patrolling. This structure over here is one that we saw earlier and did not enter. I'm not sure why I didn't enter it. Oh, maybe I thought I was going to drown. Maybe that's what it was. So, in the water, if you're paying attention, you can see where the edge of the walkable path drops off. So when you're in the water, you have to be really, really careful. You have to be careful about that. I discovered that the hard way. I figured, oh, I can walk anywhere. This was the item. Tower of Regeneration.
What a lucky find.
Golden blood bead. Okay, so that may be one of the items we need in order to increase our regeneration thingy. So again, it sort of motivates you to explore all of these structures because you don't ever know what's inside of them. But it does make it, okay, see an item, I see that. That may be the regional pathos. There's one of those in every area of the game. So when you go into a new area, I guess you can turn off the old one before you turn the new one on. They're not all active at the same time. So you can only activate the ones in the region that you're in.
Going all out. I feel great. That all you got?
So this is the area I was talking about earlier. So put the pin down, unless the pin is off in terms of its location, which is certainly possible. When you look at the map and you drop the pin in that location, there should be something there, but I'm wondering if that thing is underground. And the other possibility, of course, is that the pin is off. It's not as accurate as the developers would have you believe. Because it's a mound, I thought, oh, well, maybe there's something below ground. Let's kill this guy so we can search without being bothered. He'd be a great tennis player with that backhand. Yeah, not a difficult enemy. Okay, so that pin that's going to drive me absolutely insane. But it may be something I end up coming back to because I'm not going to spend 45 minutes looking for whatever that is and it turns out to be nothing. See, and I thought, okay, so it's clearly no entrance up top. So maybe if I go down here, maybe there's a little doorway or a little pathway or a tunnel, but no tunnel, no pathway. So then I thought, oh, you know what?
Going all out.
That's and twirl. Okay, this is one of these equipable things. So maybe over near the cliff there's an entry point. Oh, we found the pathos as well. Well, the pathos was marked on the map, so that's not clearly what we're looking for, but we're going to activate it since we're here. And pathos of Ingrid. So each region has its own, right, okay, so there you go. So if you pray the first time, it activates the pathos. If you pray the second time, it deactivates the pathos. But if you find another pathos and you activate it, I think it automatically deactivates the first one. All right, so at least we got that done, because that was one of the things we saw on the map that we wanted to grab since we're over here. We did find, yeah, no, that's totally not connected. So let's take a look-see down here.
Doesn't look welcoming. What's your call?
East Bay Underground Ruins.
The cavern is off limits. Orders from the Institute.
Okay.
No authorization, no entry.
So this is something we'll have to come back to.
The cavern is off limits. Orders from the Institute. No authorization, no entry. Period.
Okay.
Good work. Just
So
imagine
back
the
at the
research
hub.
that'll come out of those formae. But you're a strange one, all right. Skills like yours, and you're operating alone? How come? What's wrong?
Hold on. Is this an incursion? Hey, cut me loose now! At this rate, you'll be...
Noah Gaither, you stand accused of assaulting your fellow students. Do you wish to dispute these charges?
No. So what's it gonna be? Exile? Execution? Whatever it is, just get it over with.
Very well. My ruling is as follows. The students who maligned your family are to be suspended. Have been suspended, technically speaking.
The hell do you say?
Our obsession with bloodline and ancestry is an antiquated practice, a trivial custom I hope to change. I'm looking for allies to join my cause. People like you. What do you say? Will you join me?
Valentin, do you seriously intend to make Noah your personal aide? After all, he's a former human, and our kinds don't mix.
Bloodlines are meaningless to me, friends. Surely you can't deny that in life, we are all equals.
Like it or not, where he goes, I go. So we better get used to it.
I hope you know what you're doing, because the way you two are going, very few will follow.
Was that my memory? How? And why now? Did your power do that?
I remember those from Code Vein 1.
Hey, are you all right? Welcome back. Hell, you had me real worried for a sec there. I think we just went through something called an incursion. It's an anomaly, and a strange one. It happens to hunters that equip a Revenant's heart. That vision, it was definitely one of my memories. Did you see it too? Strange. Very strange. I don't think I've ever heard of incursions causing shared flashbacks. I'm no expert, though. I mean, hey, you're the first hunter I've entrusted with my taker, so... Still, I'm gonna look into this. If anything feels off, let me know.
Okay. So now, let's go and speak to Valentin. Okay, there's the...
I'll upgrade your weapons. Hand them over.
I should definitely upgrade the jails. Oh, okay. So the longbow can be upgraded too. Nice. Okay, so it's good to know. Maybe you can upgrade everything. So...
Take good care of those.
Okay, this is from the ruins we just finished. And I'm guessing that when he's finished with that, we'll be able to
Thanks.
ride around on it.
With your help, it went without a hitch. That former you found should come in handy too. She's a beaut, huh? I heard she was built by a revenant who was given a sentence of over 10,000 years. Oh, it'd be a waste to let such a fine piece of work sit here collecting dust. I'll fix her right up. After that, she's all yours. Think of it as a thank you gift. It'll be a while yet, though, so look forward to it.
This is for fine-tuning your equipment. What do you want? It is done.
Okay, this little training area is sort of Liza P-ish, right? But I don't know why you would really need it. I mean, there are enough roving enemies walking around for you to go outside and try out whatever new weapons you have. But I guess it's to give this little hub a complete, sort of a complete feel, right? We know there's a little dining area. We know there's a little spa area. We know there's weapons upgrades, forma upgrades, jail upgrades, the whole thing. So, you know. All right, let's chat with this guy.
Our work is already benefiting tremendously from your presence. Thank you, both of you.
Nah, our friend here did all the hard work. We may just have a keeper here.
Ah, do my ears deceive me? Or was that a compliment, Noah? I'm glad you found yourself a partner in crime.
That's pushing it. I said they did a good job. What's the next move?
Yes. Urgent business has cropped up, which requires my attention elsewhere. I'm heading for the mainland immediately. It may be some time before I return. May I leave the island in your capable hands until then?
For all we know, more raiders may be on the island. Couldn't hurt for you to get away for a while.
Thank you. I truly do appreciate it. And before I go, here is the key to the tower on the hill. The tower is a sort of repository. It is where we store the formae we collect. Feel free to take any that catch your eye.
Whoa, someone's feeling generous. You got time to discuss a raise for me too?
I am simply as eager as you to welcome the new talent. In any case, MagMell is in your hands. Please, support Noah in my absence.
Valentin sure warmed up to you quickly, huh? He's got more enemies than I've had broken bones. Believe me, he can use your talents. Alright, let's get you up to the Forma storage tower up on the hill. About time you got your reward.
Oh, okay. Let's head there. Oh shoot, I've done so many little things that I forgot what my purpose here was for. It was to get something that Lou needs in order to be able to time travel. That's funny. It's like I'm doing all this stuff, like, so yeah, let's go get my reward. It's not really my reward.
Alright, let's get moving.
Oh yeah, we tried to get into this place earlier and we couldn't. So I wonder if, as we complete each of our tasks, whether we have to come back here to get whatever forma we need.
Make sure you rest up.
Okay, I guess that's it over here. Let's grab this.
There it is. That's the key. With it, we could truly unlock the full extent of my time-traveling abilities. This forma can link people's pathos.
Okay, so it means we will have Lou as our partner
There
again.
we go. Integration complete. Now, I can travel to and from the past at will. Good. Finally. We are now ready to carry out our mission.
All these formae around, and you went straight for that one. Interesting. Ah, I get it.
Oh,
Infiltrating
okay.
this place
So
was
he
your
could have
aim
chosen
all
something
along,
different.
wasn't it?
Interesting. Although, I don't know about that, since the only one that was
So,
shiny was that
We're
one.
on the same side after all. Besides, you earned it. Don't let me stop you. What the? Raiders making their move, huh? Wasn't expecting them to target the tower first. I can cut them off below. That should at least give you enough time to escape. You got what you came for, right? This isn't your fight anymore. So long. If I get out of this one alive, let's do this again.
Noah's right. It's true we got what we came here for, but... Do you remember the statue of that revenant I showed you in the present? One of those statues was Noah. If fate runs its course, Noah will die fighting the raiders, and the others here won't fare much better. Really? Good. That is exactly what I was hoping you would say. Let's go.
So we
should
have another...
hurry after Noah before it's...
Oh.
What? We're being pulled back into our present. No, but only Lady Lavinia could do... It's too powerful. I can't stop this jump.
That was interesting. We were about to alter the timeline and Lavinia pulled us back.
Welcome home. I see you were able to obtain the forma you needed. I know I didn't tell you of the recall forma, but I trust you understand. It was a critical precaution. I set it to automatically initiate a jump and return you to the present as soon as Lu's power became whole. Regardless, you should now have all that you need to fulfill your true mission and save this world. We shall discuss the details at MagMell.
Wait, please. We can still save MagMell in the past.
Lu? Need I remind you that tampering with history, unless under the most extreme of circumstances, is strictly forbidden? Any change to past events is bound to distort the present. Think of the consequences. What will you do if your meddling ends up costing more lives? I need you to understand. You, of all people, must never lose sight of the risks. I shall be expecting you both at MagMell.
Well...
Our focus, our true objective, is to save this world. Our current world. I know that. I do. Now is not the time to waver. And yet... What's that?
But she could always go back since she has this
be
power.
Noah's pathos?
Okay, so yeah. That makes sense.
It's glowing because of your bond with Noah. The pathos bore through time. I can use my current powers to trace its glow and take us back to MagMell Island of the past. But Lady Lavinia's stance is also a valid one. We can save Noah, or leave things the way they are. I leave the decision to you.
No, let's go save Noah. My sneaky suspicion is we're going to be bouncing back and forth anyway. And if Lady Lavinia really thinks we're going to cause an issue, then she'll just bring us back. Because I suspect she knows what we're doing, right? I can't imagine. She seems a little all-powerful. She and Valentin are part of the same family.
You wish to head to MagMell of the past? You've decided to save Noah then?
Guardian's Heart.
Very
New
well.
blood code.
Let's get to work.
Okay, so we can travel, actually, we can travel without Lu. By just
Fully
using...
developing my time travel ability has awoken a new power within me. This is a weapon unique to Revenants, what is known as a bequeathed forma. I am certain it will be useful in the battles to come.
Idris's Conceit. Battle Axe. So if I find one of these things, it means that I'll be able to travel into the past. There's certain things I won't be able to do. Okay, so Noah's, I haven't fully learned Noah's yet, although I'm pretty close. So anyway, if I see these little things, I'll be able to travel back in the past with these. I wonder if it allows me to travel back to the future, or do I need...
We completed the time jump.
Or do I need Lou for that? I'm not... Oh no, it's here. Okay, so we're back in the past, and that thing is there. So if we want to go back, I guess we can always go back to that time rift, or whatever you want to call it. I'm guessing that enemy that Noah is fighting is probably a very difficult enemy. And
I've heard that hunters can harness the power of a revenant's blood.
Oh no, I guess we have to find them first.
They're called blood codes, if I recall. Each revenant has a different ability, too. I can't imagine mastering so many.
Yeah, I mean, if you know which one you want to master, I guess you could.
Okay.
But I think the
We really
recommendation is
appreciate you
master as
saving
many
us.
of them as you
I
can.
was worried that I'd never be able to thank you.
Excuse me, but thank you for saving us. You look like you're better. That makes me so happy.
Hey, it's the Revenant Hunter. Boy, am I glad to see you pulled through. They said you've been hurt bad, so I was real worried. I'd have felt terrible if something happened to you after you saved my life.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, it's the Revenant Hunter.
Then you owe me one.
Boy, am I glad to see you pulled through.
Okay, that's just a
They said
repeat.
you've been hurt bad, so I was real worried. I'd have felt terrible if something happened to you after you saved my life.
All right, bye. I don't want to. I don't want to keep talking to you. Okay, so there are fast travel points that are locked. We can go to MagMell. But I don't know where Noah is, though. We're supposed to be... Oh, maybe he's... The statue was... here. Yeah. Interesting.
At long last, all of the conditions have been met. Now, allow me to remind you of the gravity of the task at hand. Our goal is to prevent the demise of this world. To that end, your task is to awaken and slay the dormant heroes. Iris, the status report, please.
Each hero is sealed inside strong protective barriers which we call cocoons. These barriers make them impervious to attack. In order to release a hero from their cocoon, you'll need a key. These keys will serve to rouse their pathos. The bad news is that, unfortunately, we have no idea where these keys may be found. We don't even know what they might look like.
Lu's ability to travel through time is our key. Her gift will be crucial for obtaining them.
I'll use my power to transport us back to a time before the upheaval. Once we're there, hopefully we can make contact with each of these legendary heroes. Then, we'll need to locate a key that can rouse each hero's pathos.
Find the key, then return to the present. Release the heroes and slay them. Should you manage to vanquish the 5 remaining heroes, the calamity set to befall our world will be averted. Finally, it seems we're ready to begin. I've arranged a ferry that will see you both safely to the mainland. Now, best you be off. Your future awaits.
Okay, so sorry for the little skip back into the present timeline. Just in case you're wondering, well, whatever happened to your trying to save Noah? I'll get there. But these are the real quests have just begun. Right? We have to find the heroes of the previous Code Vein and I guess awaken them and then kill them. I guess that's going to be kind of interesting. So I'm guessing we will be, when we head back to the pier where we've been before, there should be someone waiting to take us to another part of the map. Right, which we will get to in the next episode. In this episode, we're going to grab this, which should be Bat, which was probably here the last time I visited her and I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. So now we have 3 of these jails. I don't know how many there are in the game, but we have 3.
Our time in battle has further fortified the bonds of our blood.
Right.
I believe you now have the capacity to better handle the power of mine. With this new blood code, I grant you more of my power.
She's giving us a second,
some use to you.
A second blood code. Okay, they're beginning to stack up. I'm supposed to be trying to learn them all. I'm not. I think I've learned 1 fully. Noah's is pretty close. Lu's second one I just got. Guardian Heart I haven't used yet. So I have 4. 1 is fully maxed. So I need to keep that in mind as I'm exploring. In particular, as I'm exploring. Okay, yeah, we're familiar with that. Let's go back to the real world. And we're going to wrap things up right here. And when we come back in the next episode, we will continue. We will talk to Iris, who's likely going to end up being another one of our partners. And we'll pick up from there. Thank you guys for joining me for episode 2 of Code Vein 2. I will see you in episode number 3. Uploads every Tuesday and Friday. Thank you guys. I will see you soon. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe and comment. Thanks a lot. Bye.